it would kind of check who you're talking to before you speak, or you speak scorpion, you speak stinger, worthless sting-tailed whelp, or I'm going to show you just exactly what happens when it makes an ape with a dragon.
I say before, speak common, shitmouth. I don't understand most words you say. What is Gotchmore? What is species?
Creator of
Gotchmore is.
dragons. Creator
I
of
interrupt.
dragons. I
Gotchmore
work
is the.
for your boss.
I have no boss. I have master, hated Thorn Knight.
I work for the one who
Ayara
made all
clearly
dragons.
interrupts. This one clearly was raised since birth without any knowledge of where it came from. It would not know. It is like with Paluda, Tad Koopa. He does not understand Draconic because he has been raised as a captive. He is like Tad Koopa.
But we like Tad Cooper.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Tad Cooper. He's America's favorite dragon. He's national treasure.
Alright, everything with hugs.
Yeah, I'm giving it an actual hug now. And
The
doing the
wyvern's
one.
really emotionally worked up, but like when you give him like the actual hug, like he gets an expression that you see on a person who's had physical like intimacy before, like people giving them hugs and shit, but doesn't get it very often, and like understands what it is, but also feels kind of alien to it. Like, when a person who isn't hugged very often like gets a hug, and they've got like that sort of catatonic, like I don't hate this, but I also don't know how to process people being nice to me look.
Tig certainly recognizes that.
Yeah, you're a goblin. You definitely recognize that.
Okay. Basically, I work for the one who created dragons.
Lelia looks at Ayara. Since when were you religious?
Since I was literally told to work. Since I was told by a literal God to do something. When God tells you to do something, you do it.
I don't.
That's because your God. That's because your God gets off and people not doing what they're told.
So, not to be a downer, but whenever you say like the one who created dragons, he doesn't know how to, like, you are technically speaking common, but he doesn't know how to process what you mean. He doesn't have a concept of gods.
Mother of all dragons.
He also doesn't really have a concept of parents.
The original Master of Dragons, before the apes took over.
And he's trying to figure that out, and he's like, so Dragon Master Vet not ape. What was it?
Another
Cat?
dragon.
And he's still like, you can see the wheels turning, but like they're grinding against each other because he's just not able to process what the fuck that means.
First dragon made all the others.
Obviously not good master. Let us fall to this.
She's not happy about it either.
She had the same problem with the apes as you did.
They shackle her too?
In a sense, yes.
He looks really pissed off.
We're trying to break those shackles so it can go back to what it was before the apes were masters.
Good. Break chains.
So far there's another town that actually had. We found a dragon and it was being tortured by the apes. We broke it out and lit the body out and lit the man on fire. It's kind of like kind of a smile.
I think we probably should refrain to blaming all humanity for this in this case, because we're gonna get into a.
It's pretty clear that the thing doesn't really understand a lot. It's just that a lot of apes are assholes.
Yeah, we should make it clear that at least not all apes are like this, so he doesn't go like genocidal Magneto on everyone.
He kind of has a right to do, but shouldn't do.
We'd like it not to.
We're trying to be diplomats here, not give them another reason to not be diplomatic.
Yeah.
Look,
He looks at you and he's like, if you break shackles, then it's okay. Then my death had meaning. And then he rolls his neck over and says, make quick.
We're not going to kill you.
Why the hell would we kill you?
You beat me. I try kill you. You kill me. That how this work.
To
That
be
how
fair,
Master of Thorn say. Thorn Knights say. You kill them or you die trying. There's no other way this work.
Yeah, no.
You no longer serve Master Thorn. Since we defeat you, your life belongs to us, and we set your life free.
He looks at Lelia and he's like, they're no free. You think we haven't tried to escape? Thorn Knight finds us. When we disobey, all of us suffer.
Where are the rest of you, of your kind?
In castle, he said.
No, he said that his master was in the castle.
In castle.
okay,
Please,
so
Wyvern. What color of clothing does your master wear?
Master wear metal skin, like you, but cover in thorns.
how far away is this master of yours?
Master in castle, castle in mountains, and he turns his head in the direction of the mountains.
So, do you acknowledge the Karloff Mountains? Interesting.
So, the Uber Grinch.
Is master
Yes, the Grinch was known for wearing plate mail with spikes on it.
is master's metal skin red like fire?
No, more like he's struggling for words. Black, but not quite black.
Gray?
Kind of blue, too. It's hard, and not just one color, but it also just one color.
Ah, so it's
Can I
shiny.
do detect thoughts to know exactly where, to see his memories of exactly where he's going?
Yeah, totally.
The first thing that comes to my mind from that description is oil.
Yeah,
Okay, detect thoughts, like, it's sort of a cobalt blue steel. Like, really dark gray, but with like a slight bluish tint.
Because I'm trying to see what...
It's a person in plate mail armor that's just covered with spikes. Great big, like, giant horns on its helmet. And the spikes vary in size. Some are, like, 6 inches long, and others are, like, smaller spikes. He basically looks like, like a great big giant fucking collection of needles attached to plate mail armor.
So our enemy is in the 8th grade.
He is Edgelord Supreme.
Actually, you could do a knowledge nature or like a knowledge nobility check to understand why that armor is significant.
Okay, I'll do that.
I can do a knowledge nature.
I'll do knowledge nobility. Wait, my knowledge nature is higher, so I'm gonna do that.
I'll
Yeah,
do
but
8 allies for
Wait, knowledge nature or knowledge
Lelia.
ability?
So, are we all seeing this?
Just Lelia, but I assume Lelia can relate the description.
Okay. I might as well chuck in my knowledge nature. Foop.
Okay, so I rolled a 15, so Lelia, you get a +6 to your roll.
Okay, then I didn't
Holy
need it,
fuck.
but okay.
Okay, basically, between everyone's knowledge nature shit, that suit of armor, like, when during the Great Campaign to exterminate all dragonkind, lots of advances were made in the art of dragon slaying. One of those was the fact that since dragons often use their physical mass and serpentine-like movement to sort of encircle and surround and overcome humanoids, one form of defense was to basically make a suit of plate mail armor that's covered in spikes. So if a dragon tried to constrict you or crush you, it would end up dealing damage to itself by being impaled upon the armor. Trying to squeeze you would just make the nails go in deeper.
Worm story.
Yeah, so it's basically it's Dragon Slayer armor.
Yeah, what I meant to do with Lelia was actually to use detect thoughts to figure out the flight path of where it came from, and put together dots with knowledge geography to find out where the castle is.
Between that, yeah, I would say you definitely have a way where you could figure out a path to the castle in the Karloff Mountains. It's away from both Mount Crumpet and Varney's Castle. It's in a different section of the mountains altogether.
So you have to go to, like, Wells first or something.
Let me look at the map of Conquered Worm, and I'll tell you roughly which direction you would have to go to. Okay. So here's the thing. It's actually closer to Stoker than either Mount Crumpet or Varney's Castle were. Varney's Castle was actually pretty close to Looking Glass Lake. And Mount Crumpet, it'd be like right by the S of the Karloff Mountains on the map. This place, it's a little bit distant. Like it's deep into the mountain range. You see where there's that one little floating mountain off in the right-hand upper corner?
In the ocean?
Yeah. If you go directly to the line to it, it's that snowy peak, like in a direct line to that distant little cap.
I see. So I think we should commune with Umlaut then.
Air has kind of gone quiet, and is kind of very, very quiet, and is definitely fucking. Okay. Well, looks like we have a new destination.
We have to commune with our boss first, as this is kind of out of the way of our job.
Maybe we should get him to speak to the wyvern too.
Yeah, I finally let go with my claws on the armor. And I just go, follow me, please.
It's at this point you guys turn and see that the crowd of Deep Ones has gathered around you. They still have their torches and pitchforks from when they just recently lynched the mayor. And they look fearful of the fact that there's a fucking dragon here, but they're also looking to you for some instruction. And they're like, so, you want us to finish it off, or...?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you're gonna kill it then. Okay, that's good.
I'm going to roll an intimidate check.
Want help with that?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a hit, diplomacy hidden. Hidden diplomacy intimidate.
Jesus fuck.
Wait, what? Who are you trying to intimidate?
You know, I'm just gonna throw buddies on there too.
I'm
gonna hidden diplomacy
well.
all of that intimidate. Can I do that? Apply to everyone.
I feel like I should have made a feat for buddy that's called passive intimidation.
I just silently draw the machete.
Every time I do intimidate, I always give me a high roll, even though it's completely fucking unnecessary.
Jesus.
Okay, so you all collectively scare the absolute shit out of the angry mob that's just murdered a man.
Wait. They literally?
Yeah, one deep one shits out, and you know how fish have like that ribbony poop?
Oh, goddamn.
It's kind of pink sometimes. Yeah, he shits out one of those.
So
there is no need to kill this dragon. This dragon is my dragon.
Believe you. Please don't kill us.
This dragon is my dragon. He's gonna live in the Raven's Rest, and you're all gonna fuck off.
Yep. All right, everyone. Nothing to see here. Let's fuck off. Fucking off. And the deep ones disperse. As they disperse, Umlaut is sitting there, jaw agape, Potion crumb still on his mouth.
3 for 3.
His monocle is just seconds away from popping off in surprise.
Oh hey, Umlaut, we got a friend for you.
What are you doing today?
We found you a friend.
What's up?
We found Umlaut a friend.
And he sees the wyvern and the monocle pops right the fuck off.
So what happened?
We scared the crap out of the townspeople who wanted to kill the wyvern.
The literal crap.
Literally. Again.
Okay, yeah, Howard's plan would have been to like fake kill the wyvern and then just tell body, and then we hide him downstairs, and Umlaut can take care of him.
And everyone, the crowd dispersed, and Umlaut was like, "What the fuck are you guys been doing?" At which point he saw the wyvern. His monocle pops off, and then Umlaut just straight up fucking faints.
Well, somebody grab him. I'm gonna take the...
I got it.
What's your name there, friend? I asked.
To the wyvern?
Yes.
And the wyvern thinks for a bit, and it's like, have no name. Mostly just say, hey, you.
Well, do you have a name that you would like to be called?
The wyvern thinks for a bit.
How about Stang?
Marty?
Marty?
Morty?
Morty! We can certainly call you Morty. It's nice to meet you, Morty. And I hold out my hand and, like, shake his wing claw.
He kind of lets you lead that because he doesn't know what the fuck you're doing.
This is how, you know, bipeds say hello.
Okay.
How do you say hello?
Screaming.
Screaming.
Yes, like when I see person in dragon suit and say, cocksucker.
Okay. Only do you say cocksucker to people that you like?
No.
No.
Don't like many people.
Okay. That's
We
fair.
got that.
So, somebody want to pick up Umlaut and, you know...
I got it.
We'll convene at the Raven's Rest?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Raven's Rest has,
Luckily,
like, a...
Because the Raven's Rest does have, like, Odiugs working in the sewers beneath it. There's a back entrance that's big enough for Morty to fit through. So he's sort of waiting in the loading dock area, I guess.
Does it have a stables, or... Anyway,
It's got like a great big warehouse space for where they keep all the like food and like new fancy napkins and shit. He's got a comfortable enough place to hang out.
okay. I just wanted to make sure he was.
Guys. This is where the guild hall's name comes in.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Okay. For
That was
those
a
who don't know-
conversation that we had at 2:00 last night. We decided
we
that
were-
it was going to be a mix of the Prancing Pony and the Green Dragon.
A
The
prancing dragon.
Yes.
That is the new name of the Raven's Rest. And now we have a reason to.
You do indeed.
The Watson Wyvern.
Oh, that's even better.
Alliteration.
Ooh, I like
Ooh,
that.
like that better. You're good at this.
Yes.
It's alliteration.
I am officially adding back to the character notes.
Into the character notes. I'd like to say that Tig and Meg go with the dragon and Ari, kind of as acting as backup, as weird as that sounds.
Howard and Sancho go to.
Lenny is just gonna leave certain paperwork on Umlaut when he wakes up.
I'm
So he
just,
doesn't freak out.
like put it on one of the beds.
Are you giving him the actual, the real paperwork?
Yes,
or
the real one.
Okay,
Because
good.
I don't need the forged one anymore.
That, and he has a lot of book smarts on him, and dealt with a lot of paperwork. He might actually be able to see through it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, my bluff check was pretty high when I did it though, but his is probably higher.
And you can always take 20.
yeah, he could always take 20.
Yeah. So I left it with the real note, that real evidence.
Okay, so
What?
the
Okay,
conversation.
so you guys, we'll say you're meeting up in like a really nice room in the Raven's Rest, like a common room or something.
Also, we have to break it that we now own this place.
Hmm.
Like Howard, like nobody else.
Umlaut wakes up in a chair in the Raven's Rest. He sees all of you, and he's like, I either had a strange dream, or you have a lot that needs to be explained to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Could be
Come
both.
on, Umlaut. When isn't it the latter?
It's never not the latter. I'm growing used to this as the new reality. Okay, so I'm gonna try to phrase this delicately. What the fuck is going on? Was that an actual wyvern? Did
Yeah.
you get the mayor killed?
No, he got himself
Did
killed.
we break into the old hotel?
No, we own the new hotel. The old hotel.
Oh, okay, that's actually crazier. So I'm gonna believe that it's true.
Remember when I said we got a lot of money from the vampire's castle? That's it.
Here's the deed. We bought it for 50,000 gold.
Well, it's nice that you've gotten so invested in this town, in this island, so literally.
We need a base. We're clearly going to be here a while. Setting up a base of operations was the most logical thing.
Okay, so that answers the hotel question. Did you kill the mayor?
No. Here's the
Did you
actual
guys?
evidence. Here's the actual. I found this while perusing through the Raven's Rest. He and the former owner were actually doing embezzlement work of the town. Here's the evidence.
Why do
No,
you
I mean-
actually?
I mean, good on you for catching him. I don't understand why you were so concerned about it, but I mean, good on you, I guess. That's some good Samaritan work. Other
And
than
the
the fact
rest-
that the town decided that the crime for the punishment for embezzlement is public execution.
Yeah,
But
we
I
didn't
guess
know
that's
that.
more of a Walpole problem than a you problem.
If we had known that, we'd probably have reconsidered letting this evidence live. But it is this town's justice system.
Yeah. And the literal goddamn dragon?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll need your help here.
We're as confused as you as about that one too.
They're supposed to be. I'm not that I'm not happy, but they're supposed to be extinct.
Oh yeah, and just like Paluto's were.
And Linums.
And there's apparently more in a castle
Yeah.
somewhere.
We
We're gonna have to do
talked
something
also
about that.
not just
Yeah,
wyverns
the-
either.
Uma's eyes go. No, shut up. Uma's eyes go wide when you say there's apparently more in a castle, and he's like, "Where?"
Karloff Mountains. Apparently, some crazy ass dragon. There's some crazy motherfucker up there needs killing. Some fancy himself a dragon slayer.
Yeah,
And
he
he
sent.
sent this dragon after
We
us.
need to go to Villanore's rest and get my supplies. We need to go to
Agreed.
Lenore. I just combined 2 hotels because I'm in a panic. 5. We need to go to that mountain. We need to save them. Now.
I'm with you.
That was our plan.
Yes.
Umlaut, though. Unfortunately, though, Morty the wyvern will need someone to watch him while he's here, hidden.
We'll bring him with us.
We could drop him off at Stoka so we can be friends with Tad Koopa. Stoka is kind of in a...
We're gonna need to set a direction.
And I've read a lot about dragons. I think he's going to want to help. And also, if there's a person keeping dragons hostage in a castle, we're going to need all the muscle we can get.
Yes.
Not to mention it's someone who actually knows the way there.
Not to mention someone who can fly.
And is also a fucking dragon.
Hey, we got Umlaut to curse.
Hey
I mean, I
guys,
can fly too, but I can only carry people.
out
Yeah,
of,
not
out
big
of
enough- not big enough to
curiosity,
fly yet.
out of curiosity, are those lizard people in the armor still in here? In the waltzing wyvern, now it's called. Are they
Yeah,
still
there
just
are
hanging out?
the armored guys are still hanging around, I think.
Okay.
Unless I'm contradicting myself from earlier, in which case retcon. But yeah, they're still hanging around the Raven's Rest.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to them and ask them if they would like a job working the bar and the lower levels of rooms, and they can take all of the money from it.
We are at the disposal of the hotel, and they agree to your proposal.
Okay, so it's watched when we're gone.
Yeah, it is excellent. Umad is quick to go get supplies. It'll literally take him 10 minutes. Do you guys have anything you want to do, or do we just want to skip to when Umad comes back?
Definitely not come back, because I think we're going to do a whole trip to Stoker and from Stoker to...
Well, that's gonna take literally a second with teleportation amulet.
Yeah, but we need the dragon?
Okay,
Oh,
10
yeah.
minutes later. 10 minutes later, Umlaut comes back to the waltzing wyvern. He's not in his fine clothing. He's in leather armor. Like an armored leather duster. He's got a quiver full of crossbow bolts.
Huh.
One very large fucking crossbow. Like some very weird magic bracers on. He basically looks like he's suited up to murder people.
Hey,
Razor.
we could-
Like this.
I got a line on
Oh,
some very interesting ammo that you could make in Stoker while we're there.
Also, we got Itho on the Red Talon.
I too would like to look into some new weaponry.
Yeah,
Also,
this is going to be
we got-
the
Listen,
shopping
I'm all
list.
about preparing. As he's loading up his crossbow and making sure that it all works correctly, he says, "Listen, I'm all about preparation and making sure we do this in a right quick manner, but I also don't want to waste a lot of time dilly-dallying, so..."
No,
we
we
gotta
know
make
what
this
we
quick.
want. We're going to go get it, and we're going to go.
Alright. We have to go to Stoker anyways, because you said that's the closest we can get to where we need to go, correct?
Indeed.
Yep.
Yes.
So let's go grab
Also-
Morty.
Also, we have new info on the Red Talon.
I can wait. I think I can wait for now.
Yeah, normally I would be all ears for that, but I have something significant on my mind right now, so we can talk about that later.
Well, we might be able to convince one of them to work with us.
Do you know where this person is?
She's my little sister.
Do you know where this person is the question?
PJ.
We don't have time to travel all the way to Piaget and back.
I
There's
could
dragons
probably
there.
contact her through a spell.
Wait, what?
Spells are. I can just use send her a message if they're sending spell.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So
Wait, Tiara.
Hmm?
Move it.
Yep.
That's probably not a
Do you
good
not
idea.
remember?
Yeah.
She's
No.
working for the Red Talon, and she's made it clear all. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to think like I want to make sure I'm not gonna have Howard say anything that like we know, but the characters wouldn't. Now I need to think about this for a second.
Well, Lilt did confess that she did stab Mayshade.
Lil did make it kind of clear that the Red Talon are a kill monsters first, ask questions later sort.
She also can't find Stoker.
Hang on.
Yes, that's true.
Wait. Hang on. I could send her a message way outside, way at the foot of the Karloff Mountains for us.
No.
Still have to go through the Word Woods.
It might be a group for killing monsters, but think about it. I'm pretty sure that someone who commands monsters would be pretty high up on their hit list, wouldn't it?
Yes, but you really think she and her bosses are gonna want a bunch of wyverns suddenly running around? I think she would be an ally in this situation.
I agree with Howard in this case.
Lilt
In this case.
would not let.
No, but her faction is.
Until we learn more about what exactly the Red Talon are doing and want, we need to keep them out of this.
We know you want to see her, but this is bigger than wanting to see your sister. I'm sorry. I know that sounds heartless,
Yeah, it really fucking does.
but think about it for a second.
Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking, like Umlaut said, we can use all the muscle we can get.
Yes, but if not only, but she will probably blabber to her bosses on where she's going, and they'll send their own paladins in her stead, and they will kill the dragons.
You know, I would punch you, but we're not for the fact you're making some sense.
So
Is that
good.
progress?
I'm going to go get Morty, and I'm going to get hooked up, and we're going to tell Morty what the hell's going on. Goodbye, and I leave.
And to be fair, you just basically threatened to blow her up early in the day, so Ari still has reason to be pissed at you.
Yeah, I got
Same day still?
And she also gave you health healing potions.
Yeah, nobody actually healed you from the bite wounds. They healed the poison, but not the bite wounds.
Yeah.
Holy shooter.
So,
What?
are we going to get on the road now?
Yeah.
Can I get healed
So
first?
basically,
We can do that in Stoker. We got some shit to do in Stoker anyways. Man, today's gonna be a fun session to talk about. Okay. So Umlaut gathers all of you together. And you guys teleport to Stoker. You teleport nearby the stables with Morty and Buddy in tow. I gotta find something real quick, but basically you teleport in there. When you teleport, Charlie and Tad Cooper are by the stables when they see like a fucking wyvern drop there, and Tad Cooper's head perks right the hell up.
Wait, does the dragon have a pendant too?
Tad Cooper's gonna be a girl, isn't he?
Umlaut has a lot of spell scrolls that he hasn't told you about.
Fine.
The fucker's been squirreling away a lot of stuff over the years.
And he's also been hiding the fact that he's actually combat capable.
He's combat ready.
what level is Umlaut?
Well, we might find out today.
Oh, I am looking forward to this.
Be right back. I have to go grab something. Oh wait, I'll wait.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Both Tad Cooper and the Wyvern both look at each other, and like, there's like a obvious moment where like Tad Cooper can't believe he's seeing another creature that smells so similar to him. That's also big because I mean there's plenty of kobolds, but nothing that's like comparative to him in size. Morty can't believe that he's found another member of his kin. And the Wyvern immediately stops over and gurgles at Tad Cooper. Who hurt you? And Tad Cooper, in response, goes, Me, Tad Cooper.
He doesn't.
You know have great grasp of common. Me, Tad Cooper.
Fuck.
Oh god, that's Tad Cooper's I am Groot.
Common. Me like food. And then he turns to you guys. He's like, "This dragon no talk good."
Yeah, we found he was locked. When we found him, and he was locked up in a small, like in a cave deep underground.
And Morty just fucking roars. And
we've
throws his head back and howls in anger. And some of the passersby and Stoker are like, "What the fuck?"
Don't worry. The person is most assuredly.
When we said we broke chains, this is who we meant.
And Charlie's just watching all this. He's like, "Wow, you guys are having some real weird fucking adventures, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Didn't know that half of it.
I thought our little shindig would have been the height of it, but it seems like you guys are just going to stranger places. Ha.
We just went back to home base and this happened to us.
Well, it's nice to see you all again. So, what you need here in Stoker?
Good to see you too, Charlie. Also, so side note, there. If you get weird news about some stuff from Stoker, that was kind of us.
Okay, so you guys buy all the stuff that you just listed here in chat, which we won't go through.
That's me. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Ari does. Anyone else doing shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking at weapons. I guess I don't know what enchantments are out there.
And don't forget, Ari owes Lelia something.
Oh fuck, yeah, I forgot.
Hey, both Lelia and Ayara, you guys have been talking to me about enchanted shit for fucking forever. Can you just dig through your notes and find my explanation of how to enchant things so I don't have to do it again?
Level of the spell squared times 1,000.
Yeah, so, here.
Okay, so let's see.
If you can find out again, I'll just find the link to magic items.
Okay, so if he 5,000 and then gold for what? Let's see, for the bolstering. Oh shit! I do not have very much gold.
And Lilia goes to Willie and has her cast permanent resistance on her.
Okay.
Which is basically
the scene here is like the basic thing for how magic weapons work. Like down below, there's a table where it lists like the magic weapon special abilities, which are sort of like the basic special abilities you get to add to a magic weapon, and tells you what type of bonus it is. Above that, it tells you how much certain bonuses cost. So, you know, if you want a weapon bonus that counts as a +1 bonus, like flaming, for example, is a +1 bonus, it costs 2,000 GP. A +2 costs 8,000, and up it goes.
I'm gonna need to borrow. I'm gonna try and find Ari and ask if I could borrow some money.
Oh, you think you better ask somebody else, yo. Still a little mad at you.
So wanted to give her an apology.
Make a diplomacy check. Ari, make a sense motive check.
Okay.
Actually, basically might as well just do both. Like I genuinely do feel sorry about this. So about this thing earlier, I I'm I'm sorry, right?
What was that?
I'm sorry.
I look at her for about 10 seconds, completely silently. You know, that way that cats stare at you when they think you're being an absolute jackass?
Every stare.
Yes, every stare.
Look, okay, I just, again, I wasn't thinking straight. Just seeing her made me feel, I don't know, better than I have in a long, long time. I didn't really, then take her, and then I just, didn't want it to go away. I'm sorry. All right.
Apology accepted. But you're gonna have to do better, yo. You can't keep doing this. I've had enough people pretend to be my friend, only to, you know, turn back and laugh at me as I'm run out of town.
First off, I'm pretty sure that I can't not exactly want to talk to the department. Considering, the whole swordfish thing. And this is gonna sound really, really bad, but it would be alright if I borrowed some money from you.
Wow, you are very correct. That does sound very, very bad.
Also, AR doesn't know we have the 500,000 gold.
No, he does.
Only
No, she does
Lelia
not.
and Ari does.
No,
She
but
does
she knows
not.
we have more gold than she does.
Yeah, it's because we took all of her gold at one time. So, how much?
Basically,
Is this for to go after and kill the guy in spike armor?
Oh yeah.
All right, how much do you need?
Let's see. Hang on a minute. Give me a minute.
It's the magic missile gauntlets, isn't it?
2,000. 6,000.
Jeez.
You owe me so many spells.
I know.
All right, I give it to her.
Yes. I basically going into the magical arms shop to get my gauntlets enchanted.
Nice.
I'm kind of curious. How much money did Ari have on her on hand?
I had enough to give her that.
Okay.
Howard doesn't even have that much on hand.
Well, Howard didn't rob
No.
an inn.
Actually, you know what? I just have a question. Now has that amulet on Sancho. So if Howard's on Sancho, would that amulet negate things like a holy enchantment to his weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't
It
think.
would.
Okay, so I
That's
think
a
it
good
negates
question.
spell like abilities. I'm gonna say just for the sake of gameplay, but it won't like if your spell like ability is like my sword bursts into flame, then yeah, it stops that. But if it's like this armor gives me +2 to charisma, I think that it would remain. Or like +2 to stealth or something. I will also say this: you have the option of turning it on and off. Because the amulet itself is a magic item. It just happens to cast anti-magic field. And it's got like enough shit built into it that it can like prevent itself from like canceling itself out, because that would be really stupid.
Now that is a magical paradox.
Yeah.
The That's like the math equivalent of dividing by 0.
Just
Yeah.
about.
So yeah. While you guys are having chats and everyone's doing various shopping, Umlaut has come out with a couple of items for Morty, including like a nice armor plate over his chest, jury rigged from something that he found in an antique shop.
Nice.
And a couple of items to boost Morty's vitality, which is why Morty now has the stats of Morty the Pathfinder character as opposed to a standard wyvern.
Amazing. Okay, so
You cheeky devil.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are we done here?
yep,
Should
I
we
got
at least,
everything.
should we at least stop by the mayor's office and inform her what's going on?
If you
'Cause
want.
I think she would like to know that there's some asshole nearby with fucking sending dragons out to go. I think if the mayor of Stoker would like to know that.
I'm going to pretend that you said that in character and have Umlaut respond. You make a very good point. Let's go to the mayor. And he leads the charge. He goes into the mayor's office. The secretary tries to be like, hey, do you need an appointment? And he just, like, points his crossbow at her before going into the mayor's office and says, oh, hello, Mayshade. And Maid's like, whoa, Umlaut, looking a bit like your father there. Yeah, it turns out the armor fits. Who knew? Listen, we're gonna go start some shit with a guy who lives in a mountain not too far from you, and we're giving you fair warning, but there's nothing you can do to dissuade us. Whoa, okay. Is that really necessary, sweetie? Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of dragons hostage. It's sort of a thing. We don't really have time to explain right now or get into big specifics, but if we're dead, avenge our deaths. Yeah, I'm calling in my dad's favor. You know the one. If we're dead, avenge our deaths and kill this guy.
Wow.
Oh shit. Okay, you're really serious about this. Yeah, I am incredibly serious about this. Talk for now. But keep an eye out because this might be a fatal thing. But you know, honor and all that.
Literally, just gonna pass Mayshade a note that more accurately explains the situation in more rational detail.
Okay. Thank you. Have fun, I guess. And Mayshade just looks very, very befuddled by what's going on.
I want to note you passed the armless woman a note.
I put it in front of her on her desk so she can read face up.
All right, and
Hello?
That was great.
Just to clarify, Mayshade is that vampire lady that Will designed that drew that one time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And she's the mayor of Stoker.
she's important NPC of the quest that we completed before you came on, so
And she has her own emote.
it's all right. We're starting new quests. There's like a shitload of the plot left to go, so don't worry. You won't feel in the dark for too long. I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
Holy fucking shit, Howard.
What happened?
Damn.
Howard's weapon.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I think cold iron isn't really add a whole lot of cost.
You're fine.
Cold iron only really it negates resistance of like outsiders and demons.
Umlaut gathers everyone, including Morty, up, and he's like, "All right, are we all ready? Are we all done shopping?"
Ready.
And is there going to be a moment of handing anything that's been bought or? I mean, any moment of handing people who bought stuff for other people or something like that?
Yeah, I give you your
sure.
Sawtooth Saber.
Did you pick up my milkshake?
Lelia hands it to Talia.
You guys see that the crazy old stable master is coming up to you with a bunch of fucking griffins. Here's the
Whoa.
griffins you rented, Mr. Schwa. Yes,
Oh,
What?
fuck.
companions, I can't afford to buy these things permanently, but we need to make this trip as quickly as possible, so we're gonna go on wings.
Okay.
I have no complaints about this.
And then he looks at Morty. He's like, "Magnificent Sir Morty, would you be so kind as to allow me to ride you?" Morty looks at Uma and he's like, "Yeah, you can ride me, tiny dragon man." Thank you, Your Eminence. And Uma hops on top of Morty, fulfilling my fanfics. Okay.
Is there gonna be like a stable girl named Maud?
Oh my god.